Road in San Carlos, in between Holly and Harbor, across from St. James Gate. Great place to eat. Great atmosphere.
How long you been around?
You mean like
Here.
Oh, in this spot?
Yeah,
over
yeah.
10
That's an
years.
open-ended
My others
question, dude.
altogether over 20 some odd years. So 10 years in this spot.
Just so everybody knows, the reason why I asked how long has he been here, because just a few months ago, this place was torn up, and this poor old man on his own was putting the place back together. And I saw the pictures.
You saw the floors.
Holy crap! And what you've done to this place is amazing.
Well, it's 8,000. It's 8,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Three training floors and a gym in the back. It's not a big gym, but enough to get you to a good workout.
Yeah.
And like I tell everybody that comes through my door, my child wants to try. Okay, try it out for a month. It's not going to hurt me to have your child come in here for a month, because I know within a couple of weeks you're going to go, oh, let me sign up.
Right.
And then for the adults, it's the same thing. So my adult class is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 to 9. And you can try it out for free for a month. Saturdays from 12 to 2. Again, you can try. So I teach two ways, as I told you last time. I have a whole curriculum of katas and set weapon forms that you have to learn.
Katas.
I know you hate katas.
I think we all did.
No, actually, I kind of like katas because it comes out, oh, yeah, I got enough in my head.
I hated them with a passion.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do them. I did them and everything, but Why? I hate that kind of repetition stuff. You're like,
but mine aren't like that. Yeah. See, you're used to the hard style.
Well, that was Kempo.
And mine are so much.
Yeah. Well, I might have fun with yours.
Yeah, you might.
You'll show me one.
Absolutely.
He'll give you a month for free.
It'll take him longer than a month to learn it.
Yeah.
Remember,
that's the case.
Little steps.
Oh, yeah.
Will I be able to use my walker?
Well, here's what I really love about you, because
yes,
you guys are twin flames when it comes to the way that you guys are.
I don't like the way you said flames.
I know flames.
Yeah, well,
I used to say flamers.
Grew up in San Francisco.
There you go.
I had all the love and respect for you till like about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
anyway, go ahead.
You gotta expose
what
yourself.
about us?
You guys pick things up in such a different way than most people, and I kind of hate them for it, because you guys will look at something, and in your minds you're already running, okay, I can take it here, 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 and then you bring it back, all within the same thought process. Yep. And that's amazing to me.
Yeah, I see things.
That's freaking crazy.
Degrees.
Exactly.
I see it completely.
Like I tell my guys, you're going down the street, you got to, and all of a sudden the guy blocks you, so that's your dead end. So now you got to look at your different avenues, your alleyways, your back ways. So I use that for an analogy. Right. Okay, so I went here.
I didn't know you have allergies.
I do. I don't have any allergies.
Stupid. Dude, he has an entire room full of weapons.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a dork.
Sorry, CG.
God, I was so kind to you. I gave you toys. Okay, time to go.
By the way, everybody. Several weeks ago, we had an event, which was our 25th episode for the Collie Conversation. And this man, to show you how generous he was, he brought a bunch of knives and started just handing them out to everybody like he was Santa Claus. You don't even have the belly or the hair for it. What's wrong with you?
I got the jolliness.
He's jolly.
No, yeah. For me, I get these. What he's talking about is I hand out karambits. I don't hand out these. These are a little bit more expensive, and of course I put.
And I want everybody to know I did not get one. That's a hint.
No. He got T-shirt. He got T-shirt. He got one of my bags.
Machete.
He's got machete. I know. And then he bitches and moans about a freaking knife. So. I hand out my card, and everybody does the same thing when you get somebody else's card. You look at it, you go, okay, and you put it. Yeah. But when I hand out, the karambits that I get, I'm not telling you the price because they're really inexpensive. The karambits that I get, when you grab that karambit, now the first thing on your mind is, God, that guy was really nice to give me that. That's a real nice. So now you remember me, and you go back and look at my card. That's the way I look at it.
Smart man.
I gotta,
Ever the business
work for him so
here's my card, and they go, oh, yeah, nice, okay, and then and then
that's what I do.
Like with you, also I gave you that karambit. Now you put the karambit here,
right
and you're like, now every time he goes, hey, Johnny gave me this. So it's like you're gonna remember who I am and where I'm at.
Dude, what a shyster.
I am.
I love it. I don't care.
And he's like,
I'm grateful for my gift, unlike other people.
No, I have another one for you.
Thank you, sir. I do have two pockets.
Love this guy.
But that's just it. It's like Dennis was such a kind man, and my thing is.
What happened to him? He was.
No, he still is. Okay. Oh, I love no. Dennis, I love you, Jeff, and you know it. Fuck him. So, when I met Dennis, when I go to a seminar, whoever's throwing the seminar, I like to bring them a gift to thank them for doing this.
So unheard of nowadays.
Just bring me a cheesecake.
They're all, oh my God,
Bring me a
I know a girl
cheesecake.
that makes a cheesecake to die for.
Dude, I'm in.
If we have to kill somebody, we'll...
No. She makes cheesecakes. Oh, speaking of cheesecakes, don't go that tangent. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, I give things to some
Go back
people.
to cheesecake. This girl, we need her
Have you
information.
looked in the mirror? You don't need cheesecake.
I don't.
Oh my
But
God!
I want it.
Like now he's sucking
Now
it
I'm
up.
self-conscious.
Like
I'm
now
self-conscious.
he grew 2 inches.
I need a girdle.
he got 2 inches tall. He's like now he's sitting up like.
Here we go. Off script.
Yeah, there goes my image.
Dude, we've never had a script when we do these shows.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Trust me.
We just kind of go everywhere.
It's like SNL gone wild.
Yeah,
pretty much,
Well,
yeah.
You know, and we're
Two
finding
wild and
that
crazy guys.
everybody responds to this so much better, though. You know, everybody.
is.
I mean, the fact that it's just it's like 3 crazy people
Oh,
talking.
I was looking forward to this, and then we did it, and then you told me that the mic went out again, so we had to do this again. And I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, I'm gonna have fun again.
And we forgot what we talked about, but whatever.
It's all right.
No, it doesn't matter. We weren't sure
So,
what we were talking about before.
On the last one, you were talking about traditional versus hybrids,
Right.
like
Right.
you know, creative stuff.
Right.
Traditional is great to a certain point, but sometimes it has its limitations.
Yeah.
Because they don't train with either sticks, knives, or whatever.
Well, the other part of tradition is that they can't play against other people who don't know their stuff.
Yes, they have a hard time.
They
do.
can't adjust.
No.
They think, oh, why are you doing it that way when it should be this?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're an idiot. This is
Yeah.
the street, and this is what you do.
Well, and in the research that we've been doing and the other people that we've been talking to, it's come to light that the original stuff, where the traditional things started from, was based on weapons. Street fighting was based on what's functional and things like that. But then because of nationalization or
Somewhere
branding
along the way,
or marketing,
we lost all that.
it gets lost. Original karate had weapons, had
Had
throws,
Joes,
had locks,
tampons.
had
Yeah.
had all these things, various forms. But because of Western boxing at the time, because of the Japanese nationalization, they made it into this idea of just punching and kicking. And that's
Right.
what everybody thinks karate is.
But a lot of karate guys lost their touch of their tonfons,
Yeah.
their sickles,
Yes.
their joes, their bow staff, and I'm like, when did you guys lose all that? Because you know those are
And
fun
that's
weapons.
a real shame, because what people call tradition now was maybe only 30, 40 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
True, I agree.
And if tradition is real tradition, it would have been back like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for you to, to scream and yell, oh, you're not doing traditional, or like, because we get knocked about us
Yeah,
not
we-
doing traditional, right?
I get
we get
knocked.
the stink eye, and it's like, and you look at their stuff, and you say, wait a minute, that stuff only came from the 60s. You know, it's like, wait a minute, that's not,
Yeah.
you're full of it, and but yet you're gonna give me the stink eye, to saying that
You're not doing it the
You're
right way.
not, yeah, you're not doing traditional. But when people tell me that, I go, well, who created your katas? Who created the first,
Right.
the traditional katas? It's somebody had to create the katas.
They didn't
From
exist like that.
Nothing exists. So someone had to put a curriculum together, and you took that curriculum and you dragged it on for over a couple hundred years without really tweaking it,
Right.
or adjusting for different height, different strength of,
Yes.
of men and women.
The
you
evolution
know?
of things.
yeah, the different
Yeah,
countries
the
that you're going to be
evolution,
coming on,
right.
going to be all these different,
Especially with,
nationalities.
now that we have
You know,
international
and
travel.
it's so funny, like, even as an example of Bruce Lee, right? They say, oh, he created Jeet Kune Do. But now they're calling that tradition,
yeah.
Well, if you create, like for me, I'm a CJO, I'm a founder of my own system. So anything that I put into my system, whether it's that day or 20 years ago, it automatically becomes tradition to my system.
Right.
Yeah, to
So
your
that's
system.
to my system, which is great. So
Right.
no matter what I do, it's
It's
traditional.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
it's
but
your
even
tradition.
then,
Yeah.
then you have
Which is-
somebody who comes along and says, maybe doing this instead of right fist or left fist, blah blah blah, and I
Yeah.
change it. Then all of a sudden they're like, well, why are you doing that? Siju says no, it should be da 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 da.
Yeah, now you're excommunicated.
I mean, for us, we always tell our students, hey, make it what it needs to be for you.
That's, you know what? I'm in the same boat as you. I say the same.
You know what I
things.
mean? I mean,
do.
No, but I love that he even mentioned that. He said, there's a forward roll, and either they're too old or just can't get it.
and you make
he
your adjustments.
modifies that.
You
for
modify
them.
to fit.
And you have
fit.
to, don't you?
Oh my God, constantly. I got kids the kids, the simple I-form, the simple pinion.
Yeah.
They have a hard time
I hated
not
the
walking
iPhone.
and not walking and punch. So they always walk and punch. So I have to tell them to stop. But after a while, if they keep doing that, I leave it alone till they mature a little bit, and then
they get.
and then I fine tune it. There's no sense in pounding on any age student that you have.
I do
Going,
that with
it's
him,
got to
though.
be like this. Got to be like this. What are you doing? The block's up here. The block's up here. Okay, it's It's
I
easier
think-
to tweak it at the end.
It's funny. I think after the first year and a half, maybe 2 years, I stopped tweaking anything he did. I just now move the way your body allows you to move.
And that's great as an instructor. I feel that's fantastic.
Oh yeah, he's not the instructor he was when he first started off with me.
I don't think he's the man that he was started anyway.
Definitely.
Okay. Don't you like
Even
the way
after
I
this
pick
conversation,
poker
you're
for?
different.
he's just bouncing between the both of us.
I'm on this side. I'm on
You're
this
no
side.
friend. You're my friend.
This has been a joy talking with you because after all is said and done, we understand our new circle of friends that we've made in the time that we've been doing this. We're finding a lot of like-minded people.
Yeah.
I mean, the way you're saying that, I'm just like you guys. We for the long time we couldn't find any of these guys.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
a great
it took us.
compliment.
Dennis.
It is. Thank you. I appreciate
Dennis
that.
comes
Yeah.
along and says, "Hey, I want you to meet this
introduce you to
person."
guys, yeah.
And he's, "Oh, that's like us." "Oh, here, I want you to meet this guy." "Oh, they're like us." And we're just slowly finding out there are a lot of us.
But that's like I say, Golden Dragon Ohana is the only club, martial art club that I ever got together. I mean, I've got offered, hey, come over here, do this, do that, and I'm going, no. And then when Dennis and Bob Gomez came around and and showed me what Golden Dragon was about, exactly what you and I do, with no politics, no bullshit. Let's just trade things.
Let's share.
I don't care what level belt you are. I don't care who you train with or let's just share. And that's the reason I'm with Golden. I won't be with anybody else.
You know what I liked about our 25th episode that we did a few weeks back? All those black belt instructors, grandmasters, and whatever else, everybody was like the same level.
Oh, we were all laughing, having a good-
Nobody was,
No.
my stuff better than your stuff, and blah, blah, blah.
And no one put down anybody's technique.
No.
Or tried to show off what they did compared to what you just did.
Yeah.
No, it was great.
It was just this coming together of martial arts minds and having fun with it.
Yep.
I love how it went from laughing, but then the moment something was being shown, there was like this eerie calm with everybody.
everybody paid
and as soon
attention.
as
They
it
were all
ended, the laughing
laughing
started again.
But that was it. And then the commentaries that we had after the fact.
Yeah, the discussions
no,
I thought were precious.
that
You
was
all sounded
priceless.
so
Yeah.
intelligent.
You actually sounded smart.
Yeah,
For the first time. Oh, mark the calendar on that one.
you definitely
It
will.
was a few weeks ago. Someone give me the date.
I love that when Naeem got knocked onto the ground. First thing he does, his emotion goes, "You got knocked the fuck out."
You were.
You were like
Did you see what she did to me?
He looked like a tip.
The funny part about it is Rebecca didn't realize what she did, even though I came up and said,
And
okay,
talked her through it.
Yeah, you spun on the opposite direction. Your right leg went back. You need him right in the gut, right when he fell. You follow through.
Yeah.
I don't remember a thing, but that's just it. The heat of the moment.
You don't,
But then
yeah.
that's a good thing to know, and that's a bad thing to know.
Right.
Because at the heat of the moment, if you can't control your mind and your eyesight,
all over the place.
You're all over the place. The mistake level goes way up.
Way off the charts.
Way up, right? Because he didn't. It wasn't a tit for tat.
No.
She reacted. He just let her do what she had to do. It was great.
And the thing is, he wasn't trying to let her do what he wanted to do.
No.
It just happened,
It
and
just
he
happened.
could not
Boom,
do
boom,
it.
boom.
Because even
Oh, yeah,
even
I
I
saw
didn't
that.
remember and I was watching the replay and I was like, I don't remember her hitting me in the face first.
Yeah.
She hit me in the face,
Uh-huh.
which weakened this, allowed her to spin, and by the time I was recovering, I had a knee to
Right.
my ribs. So it was like, oh, okay, I'm falling.
Okay, none of you remember. That was good. It's like a drunken tantrum.
Pretty
right.
much.
But
Except we got it on camera.
And like I said, the point is that all these people who could have all kinds of ego
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
And rightfully so, have an ego.
Danny was joking about, I'm gonna have a jar that says ego jar. You gotta leave it here at this. You gotta leave it at this
At the
door before you
entrance.
come inside. But I didn't see any of that whatsoever, and I was very proud of that.
And that new guy that I met, Mike and his
Yeah.
friend. What a yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were
great
all-
guys.
yeah.
Great guys. We talked, and they would share different things and tell me about their system and stuff. Which
Yeah.
most instructors go, well, I just teach this. Well, what is it about? Well, you got to come.
yeah.
Maybe I got to come to your school. Can't you?
No, they're
can't-
very
We're
sure.
here now.
Yeah, we're here now. Let's just
When we
talk.
had Mike come on our show, we had never met him.
No, it was the first time.
But when you watch the show, it looks like we've known each other for who knows.
Oh, I'm going to look at it now again.
Yeah.
I've been slowly going through all the.
What's it called? Happy Fisherman?
Yeah, the happy fisherman.
What are you
Because he's
gonna-
a fisherman.
Oh, okay. What are you going to name this one then?
Oh, this is going to be crazy, I'm sure.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, we'd like to thank you for your time.
Yeah. As a disclaimer, all opinions.
Everybody sent an NDA.
Where do you-
Non-disclosure.
Last time we talked about how the martial arts is shrinking.
Yeah.
And you agreed with that.
I
which is
agree
weird.
to a certain point, but stuff that you guys do right now with your colleague conversation is bringing it back. What I feel
Wow.
is that
Thank you.
High praise.
Thank you.
You're showing different martial art. You said what would I change back in the day when I was a martial artist? Had I had the internet and being able to watch all the different styles, don't know what I'd be doing. Will I be creating my own system, or would I be a master or somebody else's black belt in his system and teaching out of his school? Things happen for a reason, so to speak.
Right.
But yeah, what you're doing is you're letting people see different instructors without their belts, being themselves, and that's what you should be when you're on the mat. Don't be this hardcore drill sergeant. It doesn't freaking work.
Be a human.
Okay, so on that note, when I used to teach out of Royal Racket Athletic Club and out of my garage, so I would teach, and I'd be dun 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 dun, and at the end, everybody out, go. I wouldn't try to make friends with any of my students.
So you're a real asshole.
I separated myself.
Okay.
He was a businessman.
Feeling feeling that I had to.
Oh, okay.
Feeling that I had to.
Yeah, because of who you were.
Or who I was,
Yeah.
and it wasn't an ego thing. I just felt I needed to separate myself from my students so they don't go, hey, all of a sudden it's buddy in the gym. No, I wanted them to train.
Give me your belt.
I want them to train to really, look at me as an instructor and really train. If they're my buddies, they tend to be more relaxed. And I made friends with all the ones that I did that to.
Right.
And in my school now, everybody's a friend. But in the mornings from 9 to 11 when I teach, I don't wear a belt. I don't wear a gi. It's just my gi bottoms and a T-shirt. And all we do is laugh all morning long.
Right.
We're telling
I can
different
see
jokes.
that.
And but we train, but it's fun. And I feel at the end of the 2 hours, I'm not tired.
No.
I'm not tired like I used to be. Due to the fact that I'm having great conversations.
Things are getting done.
Things are getting
People
done.
are progressing.
And I'm making such great connections that if I need something, I know people I can go to on a personal level.
Right.
And they look at you and go, yeah, what do you need?
Right. And I think that's important.
That's a beautiful community to be a part of.
I think that's
God,
really
yeah.
important
Yeah.
to understand that you're not just a teacher, especially in the martial world.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that in schools and regular, educational stuff, but at this thing that we do.
Because it's a tangible thing.
Yeah, we got to be more. We got to be more than the
follow.
separation of student-teacher thing. And I get why some of them do that, but for us, who we understand where we are in our lives. We don't need the hang-ups of and everybody doing all these things, but we get it. You're a person just like I am. I just happen to be the guy who's showing you something.
Dude, this is my escape. I love getting it. If I'm having a horrible week and I get to train for an hour or two, I feel so refreshed afterwards.
The little kids come in, I start teaching the little kids, they make me laugh, and everything that just got me all upset is gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
And isn't that so much more rewarding?
To me, it is. It's not.
Yeah.
If honestly, I used to teach out of my garage for 10 years for free.
Wow. For free.
For free. All you had to, if I needed a bag, a training bag, each of you pitch in $5. We're going to get a training bag, and the next week I have a training bag. But it was Myers, Little Steven, Big Stevie, Tony.
It belonged to everybody.
Everybody came to my 2-car garage. I pull the cars out, roll out the carpet, and they would train for anywhere between 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours for free.
Dude, I have to point out though, those all sounded like mobster names.
Luigi,
Franco.
Stevie, Big Mike, Little Mike, Fat Mike.
And that's just it. It wasn't about, and even in here,
Right.
my office manager Rita, who owns half my school, she starts going, you can't give things away anymore. You can't. And I'm like, but you can't change me. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Dude, just turn them into tax write-offs.
Oh, I do. Oh, she does. But
there you go.
at the time, she'll order, she'll order a bunch of goodies, and all of a sudden I'm going, oh, gee, I think, you might like it. So I call you up and go, hey, come on down. I got something for you. And or I just go, okay, you can't afford it. Like we had a couple of parents who came in when the economy went down, not with Trump, but before.
Right.
I have to take my kids out of your school. I'm afraid I lost my job, and I'm going, okay. Well, how about if I give you 3 months for free? Just shake my hand, and they look at you like, what is wrong with you? And I'm
Like,
going,
what's the scam?
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's sad, but now all
That
my
is,
parents
yeah.
know
I
that.
don't have to give you my first child, do I?
Right. All my parents know that I don't scam them, and that
Scam.
trust factor. And then I go, do you want your kids coming home from school and staying at the house, or coming here for an hour and a half, training and going home and relaxing because they're not, they're not
now
on
they're
edge.
tired.
They're tired.
Yeah.
And the
can't
funny
be angry.
and the funny part is the parents will come back after 3 months and go, here's the 3 months I owe you. I go, no.
I said 3 months free.
3 months for free.
Yeah.
You can pay
And
next
again,
month.
they look at you like you're some kind of a weirdo.
Right.
What are you trying
Have
to
you
get
been taking
from
pictures of my kids?
something?
I don't take charity.
Yeah, but we don't. But that's just it.
Right.
There's not too many instructors that would do that. That
No,
would
you're
that
right.
would just come up and go, no, let me help you.
Right.
It's not going to kill me to
You know,
do that.
and you're right, because I remember back in the day, and that's why I left some of those schools. They were never, ever like that.
No.
To them, it was